This is Jackie Robinson, Hero and Athlete by Suzanne Slade, illustrated by Thomas Spence, and read to you today by Mr. Callicoat from 4th grade at Madison Elementary. Jackie Robinson, Hero and Athlete. In the 1940s, people of different races did not always have equal rights. Jackie Robinson hoped to change that. He became the first Major League Baseball player in 1947. Jackie was brave, kind, and full of team spirit. With these qualities, he played well and helped bring blacks and whites in the United States closer together. This is the story of Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson was born January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. His father left home when Jackie was a baby. Jackie's mother, Molly Robinson, raised her 5 children alone. When Jackie was only 1 year old, his family moved to California. His mother hoped to find a good paying job there. Only a few black families lived near Jackie's new home in Pasadena, California. Many of Jackie's white neighbors were mean to him because he was black. Jackie's mother taught him to be kind to others even when they treated him unfairly. But she also told her children to stand up for their own rights. Growing up, Jackie discovered he had talent in many sports. During college at UCLA, he played football, basketball, and baseball. He was also a track star. In 1942, Jackie was called into the Army and helped the United States fight World War II from 1939 to 1945. During his time in the service, Jackie saw that black and white soldiers were not treated the same. He grew tired of such unfairness and he longed for change. Jackie met a soldier who had played for an all-black professional baseball team in the Negro National League. The team was called the Kansas City Monarchs. In 1945, Jackie decided to try out for the Monarchs. With his great baseball skills, Jackie made the team and became its starting shortstop. Playing baseball for the Monarchs meant a hard life for Jackie. The team traveled to different cities for games. In many states, black people could not eat in restaurants with whites. In some towns, black people were not allowed to stay in hotels with whites. On those nights when they could not find a hotel for blacks, the teammates were forced to sleep on the bus. In 1947, Jackie was given the chance to stand up for blacks' rights and bring change to the United States. The Brooklyn Dodgers asked him to be the first black player on a Major League Baseball team. Although Jackie knew breaking this new ground would be difficult, he joined the team. Many people were angry when Jackie joined the Dodgers. Some white fans threw things at him. People called him terrible names. Many white players disliked him until they saw him play. Through it all, Jackie held his temper and played great baseball. Jackie's character and strength showed people that everyone should be treated the same. Jackie hit 12 home runs and stole 29 bases during his first year with the Dodgers. He was named Major League Rookie of the Year in 1947. That same year, the Dodgers won the National League Championship. In 1955, Jackie and the Dodgers won the World Series. Jackie cleared the way for other black players to join the major leagues. Jackie also proved that blacks and whites could do great things when they worked together. Jackie continued to set an example for others until he died in 1972. The life of Jackie Robinson. In 1919, he was born January 31st in Cairo, Georgia. 1939, began his studies at the University of California, Los Angeles, or UCLA. 1942, he joined the U.S. Army. 1945, he joined the Kansas City Monarchs. 1946, he married Rachel Isum. 1947, he played his first major league game for the Brooklyn Dodgers. 1949, he won the National League's batting title, stolen base crown, and the Most Valuable Player award. 1962, he was voted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. 1972, he died October 24th from a heart attack in Stamford, Connecticut. 2005, he was given the nation's highest honor, the Congressional Gold Medal. Did you know? Jackie married Rachel Isum, a woman he met in UCLA in 1946. They had 3 children named Jackie Jr., Sharon, and David. Jackie co-wrote a book about his life called Jackie Robinson, My Own Story in 1948. Jackie was an actor in a movie about his life called The Jackie Robinson Story. The movie came out in 1950. It was the first full-length feature film about an African American. In 1970, Jackie started the Jackie Robinson Construction Company. This company built houses for families that did not have a lot of money. In 1982, Jackie became the first Major League Baseball player to appear on a U.S. stamp. Additional stamps with Jackie's picture came out in 1997 and 2000. In 1997, 50 years after Jackie Robinson played the first Major League Baseball game, the number on Jackie's baseball uniform was retired in the major leagues. This meant that no new baseball player on any major league team could be given his number 42. Another interesting fact that I know about Jackie Robinson that I learned in my research was every year on April 15th, it's Jackie Robinson Day in the minor leagues and major leagues for baseball, and every player on every team wears the number 42. So that's the only time that you can wear the number 42 in honor of Jackie Robinson. So I hope you've enjoyed this story about this wonderful American, great hero, and I hope this inspires you to learn more about one of my heroes, Jackie Robinson.